Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Christina and thank you guys so much for watching. So in case you guys are wondering what I'm doing over there, that's just me trying to fit in, you know, like everyone who does amazing makeup videos, they always have their amazing intros where they just, you know, give it to the camera. Like they give their sultriness, their 360, you know, angles and views of their super amazing makeup. So that's just me trying to fit in. Keyword trying. Okay, so just let me do that over there while I tell you guys what's gonna happen over here. So in this video, I'm gonna be playing with the Huda Beauty Nude palette. This is actually my third time playing with the palette. I have two other videos where I create two other looks with this palette. I haven't gone around to editing them yet, but if you guys like this video, I will get around to editing those videos and put them out there for you guys. But be warned, one of them I was like super pissed off because one of the shadows was like really not working for me. But anyways, here is the palette. So like I said, this is my third time working with it. So by now I've literally used every single color in this palette. So I know how everything works and looks. The only thing I didn't use was this primer base, whatever. So here I am going in with Tickle right here. And I'm using a Sigma E40 brush to use it as my transition. And by the way, I have no idea why this is called the Nude palette, because as you guys can tell, this is a very pink and purple palette. Like this is all pink and all purple, just different variation and hues of it. So I mean, I think it's pretty and everything. I'm just saying that's a strange name because that's not what I think about when I think of nude. But you know what, now that I think about it, I feel like berries are like berries, pinks, whatever are the new nude, because like wild cherry, nude palette, berries and cream, yeah, like berry colors seem to be like the new nude. So maybe that does actually make sense. Anyways, I prime my eyes one eye at a time, as you guys can see, because the Urban Decay primer potion, it dries down pretty fast, and the whole point of primers is you want them to be tacky and sticky and wet because they grab onto your shadow, and that's what's going to give you good pigmentation and payoff. So I don't want, you know, one eye to like completely dry out while I'm doing the other, so that just gives me more time, you know, so for it to be tacky. So now I'm going in with Secret, right? No, Tease, my bad. I'm going in with Tease with an It Cosmetics number 112 brush, and I really love this brush. I just recently started getting into It Cosmetic brushes. I bought a couple of them and I've been testing them out, and this is definitely one of my favorites. It's a really great brush to like pop into your crease, and it just like glides and blends so smoothly and effortlessly. I just really love it. All of It Cosmetic brushes are synthetic and they just feel, but usually synthetic brushes kind of feel like plasticky, you know, depending on their quality, but they all have like a sense of plastickiness to them, but these feel so feather light. I really love them. Like it's just, I love. So number 112 is definitely approved by me. I love it so much. So I highly recommend you guys try that. Like look how effortlessly that just like glides and blends, and it doesn't leave like a really harsh line. It's just, it's so smooth. I love it. So yeah, anyways, so did anyone, like I shouldn't say did anyone, I feel like, what did you guys get for Candle Day? Because did you guys go crazy for Candle Day? Because I feel like everyone did, including me. Like I feel like I'm extra, like I went extra crazy on Candle Day. So I knew Candle Day was coming. So what I did is I went to my local Bath and Body Works, and I checked out all their scents, and I smelled everything to see which one I liked, because you know online, you know, reading the description and the names, you can't tell like if you're gonna like the smell or not, you know. So I went in, I sniffed everything to see which scents I liked. And by the way, I'm going in with Love Bite with a Morphe R39 brush, and I'm packing that into my outer corner and just, you know, packing, and I'm gonna blend. So I smelled everything, I made sure I knew what I liked, what I didn't like, and then I also took note of like what was in the store, because everything that was online isn't in stores. Not every scent online is in store, or not my store anyways. So when Candle Day was there, I was ready. So every scent that I was interested in that they didn't have in the store, I bought online, because they only let you buy 15 candles online, which is so dumb. But anyways, I had my, as soon as like 12 a.m. hit, yes, 12 a.m. hit, boom, I freaking bought all the 15 candles that was not in my store. And then the next morning I went to the store and I bought all the candles that, you know, I couldn't buy because of the 15 limit. So I was like hella ready for candle day. Like, I don't know why I wanted to share that with you guys, but I'm just like so happy. Actually, the reason why I'm sharing that with you guys is because my candles actually came in today, the ones I ordered online, and I'm just like so happy. I'm so happy. I was like putting them on my bathroom shelf because my bathroom for some reason has like a bajillion shelves. And by the way, sorry, pause rant. I'm just real can't talk. I didn't intend to do a halo eye when I was using the R39 brush, but I realized I wanted to do a halo, so that's why I stopped using the R39 and I grabbed the Smith 253 brush because it's great for packing on color to your eyes, especially for halo because of its shape, because it's a triangle. So you can just like go like this for your inner and then go like this for your outer. So it's like a triangular shape, so it fits your eye shape perfectly. You just pack it on and boom. Easy. So pack it on and then blend it out. So I pack it on and then I blend it out with the R39. So yeah. And then, yeah, so basically I just want to share my candle story with you guys because my candles came in and my bathroom, not my bathroom, but one of my bathrooms has like a ton of shelving. I have no idea why, but it's like shelves galore, and it just looked weird being really empty, so now it's like filled with candles and it looks so cute. And but one by one I'm gonna light those candles. I'm so excited. I'm not one of those people where I'm like I buy the candles and just look at them. No, I'm gonna light them. I love them so much. Like the best thing in the world, especially during Christmas time. Like I do it every single night. Like that's what I live and die for. I love to just light a great smelling candle, turn on the TV, watch a Christmas movie, and just relax with my dog. Like, oh, it's the best thing in the world. And then even if it's not Christmas, watch my favorite show. Like, that's what I live, breathe, and die for. Like, comfy bed, great smelling candle, puppy, great TV, like, great movie. Oh, I love it. Anyways, I'm cutting my crease now. And the reason why I'm doing that exorcist looking thing is because if you put a generous amount of concealer onto your eye, and then it has to be a generous amount because it has to be enough to spread. So if you look up, that'll show you how high your cut crease has to be. And then if you look left and right, that'll show you the shape of your cut crease. So it works every single time. It's perfect. It's a great trick. It's great for when you're doing cut creases for like the whole crease or just like the middle for halo. It's just perfect. It works every time. So after I do that, all you have to do is just look up, look side, and then just spread out the concealer following those lines. So it's so easy. And then after you do that, get the matte shade that is on your lid and just kind of like buff out the edges so it's not like a harsh concealer line. And then now I'm going in with Daydream on my lid, and you guys, now it's officially time to tell you that this palette is hella deceiving, because if you look, Daydream right here is a really, look at all the chunks in it. So you would assume it's like a really chunky, since there's so many chunks in it, you would assume it's like hella glittery and shimmery on the eye. But look at my eye. My eye looks matte. It doesn't even look shimmery at all, like not even the slightest. And I thought it was gonna be lavender, but it doesn't even look lavender. It looks like white with a hint of lavender. Like I thought it was gonna look like this, but in shimmer, but shimmery, you know? Like I thought it was gonna look like lace. Like I thought it was gonna look lavender, but it didn't. It looks white with like a hint of lavender. So basically, after using this palette, after using every color, I have learned that if you look at first look at my eye, okay? Look at my eye. Tell me, do you think my mattes look dark, rich, sexy, romantic? No, they look bright, okay? And by the way, I'm going in with Lace, which is that lavender matte that I was pointing to earlier over here. I like to use a really light color that is like the same color scheme as the rest of my eye to blend out harsh edges. Because I feel like if you use a dark color, you cover up like all your hard work. Like everything will look like one color or things will get muddy. But if you use a really light color that's the same color scheme, it's a really great way to blend and mesh and like bring everything together without like ruining your hard work of like layering different colors. So anyways, back to the palette. The palette is deceiving. So to me, in my opinion, the way I see it, all the matte colors look really dark and rich, or they look very dusty. So dark and rich over here, right? And then these look dusty, right? But that's not the case. Like they're really bright. They're actually really bright. Like look at my eyes. They're bright pinkish purple. They're bright pinkish purple. It's not dark pinkish purple. It's bright. So that was really misleading to me, because that's why I never trust a swatch, because how it looks on your eye is totally different. So it definitely does not look the way it does in a swatch or in a pan. It looks a lot brighter than it does. And as for the shimmers, like I said, look at these chunks. Like, all the chunky glimmers are the same. Like, all the chunky glitters are the same. Did I say glimmers? All the chunky glitters are the same. Like, yeah. They all look really shimmery, but on the lid, they don't look shimmery at all. Like my lid doesn't look shimmery. And they're very light. Like, this one looks, you know, very, hold on. This one looks really gold. This one looks really pink. This one looks, you know, yellow. This one looks lavender. They look really, really, really light on the eyes. Super light, as you can see from my lavender lid. And then the weird thing is, you would think that the the 4 glitters that have gigantic chunks in them will be really glittery, but they're not. It's actually these 2 guys that are hella glittery. These 2 guys are like glitter packed into a pan. Like, literally, if you use those, that's why I didn't edit one of my videos yet, because I was super pissed off in that video, because literally you cannot use these 2 colors without glitter glue. Like, there's no way. Like, there's so much fallout. It's so chunky and like gritty. It's literally like loose glitter but packed into a pan. You for real have to use glitter glue, and I've never had that problem before, and I don't use like loose glitter, so I didn't have any glitter glue. But I did use I didn't cut my crease with concealer. I cut my crease with primer, so it'd be extra tacky and grab onto the pigment, and it still wouldn't. Like, it would fall off in giant chunks. So literally on my eyelids you would see like giant bare circles of like no color at all. Like, the color just kept falling off. So just beware. Those are my tips for you for this palette. So I'm not saying it's a bad palette. I'm just saying the mattes are brighter than they look. If you're okay with that, if you want bright, then hey, good for you. If you want dark, then don't expect it to be dark. It's gonna be bright. The shimmers are really light. If you like that, great for you. If you don't like that, then I just let you know. There you go. And also, if you don't have glitter glue, get it, because you need it. And definitely do not put your foundation on first. Do your eyes first, okay? So those are my tips for you guys. And time to catch up to the video. So I just cleaned up all like the fallout and all that stuff with micellar eye makeup remover pads. And then since I was like wiping and all that stuff, of course I'm gonna lose my eye cream. So you're putting on concealer and setting it and smoking out your eyeshadow and all that stuff. So you definitely want that area to be hydrated, especially since it's such thin skin. So I went in with Olehenriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. I love this guy. It smells so good and it feels so good, and it performs really well under makeup. Like some like moisturizers or eye creams don't work well underneath makeup. They slip inside and stuff like that. This works so well for it. According to like sponsored videos that I've seen about this, it's meant to be used under makeup. Like, its purpose was to like brighten up your dark circles and stuff like that, but whatever. I've been using Olehenriksen way before like everyone was like sponsoring it. Not to brag, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just trying to tell you that it is a good brand. Like, don't feel like it's a bad brand because everyone's like sponsoring it currently right now, like all the big influencers. It really is a good brand. Like, I've been using it for forever and I highly recommend. And then what did I do after that? Ooh, you guys, as you guys saw like a couple minutes ago while I was ranting about something else, I used the Tatcha Silk Canvas primer and I used the J1 Red Jelly Pack. That combination is a very expensive combination, but I'm telling you, it is so worth it, because there's so much hype about the Tatcha Silk Canvas and I really loved it and everything, but my only issue with it is, yes, it did fill in your fine lines and your pores and give you a good smooth surface to work with. It gave you a great base, but the only problem was it didn't make my makeup last. So I found that if I layered, and I heard so much hype about this guy, like so much hype about it, and I love that it's Korean, because anything Korean skincare or Korean product, they always infuse it with some sort of like magical ingredient that's good for your skin. So I heard a lot of good things about this guy, so I decided to like try it out because I really wanted to layer my my primer to see if it would work, and it did. So this and that together is like amazing. This has like antioxidants and anti-aging serum stuff in it, so it literally makes my makeup last for forever. Like it's gone 10 hours and it's looked so good. Like I've gone to like really humid, like when you go to clubs are really humid and stuff and you sweat, so like it lasts so well. So I really highly recommend it. Like I love it so much. So if you're ever in a situation where you really want your makeup to last for an extended really long period of time, this is for you. Or if you just want it to last in general, like this is for you for sure. What else have I done? Okay, I contoured. I really like ran through everything. So I contoured with the Kat Von D Shade Light palette. I did not buy her Shade Light palette. I only bought the 3 refillable pans of colors that I would actually use, and I just put into a Morphe magnetic palette. So I always build up my contour with cream contour first. This is Spice, and I'll just like put the 2 lines, blend it out, and then build it up until I feel like it's dark enough. And then after I set my face, I'll also set the contour with its sister shade in a powder form. I forgot the name of it, but they're sisters. They're the same color. It's just cream and then it's just powder. And then I'll set my under eye with Lucid because it's got a pinkish undertone and it'll really brighten up your eyes. But always, even though I set my under eye with Lucid, I still have to set Lucid. That's the thing. Like that thing creases like no other. Like it doesn't just crease here. It literally creases like all the way down here. And I'm just like, what the heck? So always set Lucid. So if you do use Lucid, always, wherever you put it, definitely set it. And then now I'm just contouring my face with the Marc Jacobs Tantastic. And quick story time for you guys, okay? My boyfriend is so rude. So I love the crap out of him. And I think he's the most adorable thing ever because everyone thinks their boyfriend is adorable, right? But he hates taking pictures. So the only time I can take pictures of him is if I screenshot him. And he FaceTimes me all the time. So I constantly screenshot him when we FaceTime. Well, not constantly, but like I do it all the time. But anyways, one time he was like, stop taking screenshots of me. I'm like, how do you know I'm doing screenshots of you? He's like, because I can see it reflecting off your forehead. Because you know how when you screenshot something, there's like a little flash? He's like, yeah, I've been seeing like pew, 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 like beaming off your forehead for the past minute. And I'm just like, you're so rude. He's like, your head looks like a light magnet. I'm just like, or light reflector. And I'm just like, that's so rude. And to be fair, I have a lot of skincare on. When I don't have makeup on, I wear a lot of skincare, and skincare makes your face look really shiny. So of course it's gonna reflect. Like, you're just mean. I just love you and you're mean. But anyways, you guys, when I did the 5 thing, that was me telling you guys that I just came back because I had to stop filming and leave because I was late meeting my boyfriend. So I couldn't finish my makeup. But that was me 5 hours later. Like I literally just came back, turned on the camera and sat down. I didn't touch up at all. And I was literally running. I was literally running for a good 15 minutes straight out in the sun. I'm serious. I was literally running. Like, don't ask me why, but I was. And I don't sweat gracefully like a woman. I sweat like a man, okay? So my face should have like been melting, but that's me 5 hours later, and it was a hot day and I was wearing a hoodie because I always wear a hoodie. So tell me that primer combo isn't bomb because look at that. My face looks so good. Like, my foundation hella held up, okay? So, oh yeah, Soulmate by I Love Sarahi, her collection, so bomb, so bomb. And also, in my inner corner, I used Crave right up here, and I just used a pencil brush for it. And that's my doggy that's always on my lap. And that's it, you guys. The video is over. I hope you guys enjoyed the look. I hope you guys enjoyed me. And if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please do. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much.